Here are 5 books I read as a kid that made a huge impact on me, for better or worse. The first one is The Hobbit. This left an impact on me for the better. I think the reason it made such a big impact on me is because my mom read it out loud to me when I was like 8, and she did all the voices, and it was beautiful, and I think like Mirkwood and the spiders and stuff all the time. And my books now have a lot of creepy forest in them. That's a thing I think about, and I think it's because of this book. Also, it made me a Tolkien fangirl for life. The next book is Percy Jackson. When I finished reading this book for the first time, I immediately read it a second time that same day. It's so good. It made me love mythology and gods forever, and also the trope of a character having powers or a parent that they didn't know about. This next book is weird. It's House of Stairs by William Slatter, and it's one of the weirdest books I've ever read. It's about these kids that for some reason are put into this house made only of stairs, and there's like this weird blinking light, and it's basically like psychological social experiments, kind of sci-fi, but more psychological weirdness, and about the nature of people, humanity. Super weird, written in the 70s, as many wonderfully weird books are. The next book is Savvy. It was my introduction to magical realism, and it's so good. It's just a pleasant read. It's about these kids in this family who they all get magical powers, a savvy on their 13th birthday. And once again, I think this just influenced me to like stories about people with magical powers, and it's just a really pleasant, fun, middle grade read. Lastly, I'm going to say Charlie Bone. I read this a really long time ago, and I remember almost nothing that happens in it except for a moth and that people are walking through paintings. It's really good. I wasn't allowed to read Harry Potter as a little kid, but I was allowed to read basically everything else. And this was my Harry Potter for a short period of time. I read the whole series in like 2 weeks, and it was fun. If you're a kid and you like Harry Potter, you'll probably like Charlie Bone. Or if you're an adult and you like Harry Potter, you'll probably like Charlie Bone. 5 books you read as a kid that made a huge impact on what you like to read and write today.